Cynicism, a general distrust of the motives of others. A cynic has a lack of faith or hope in people motivated by ambition, desire, greed, gratification, materialism, goals, and opinions. And cynics believe these traits to be vain, unobtainable, or ultimately meaningless. The term originally derives from the ancient Greek philosophers, the Cynics, who rejected conventional goals of wealth, power, and honor. They practiced shameless nonconformity with social norms in religion, manners, housing, dress, or decency, instead advocating the pursuit of virtue in accordance with a simple and natural way of life. Known as, quote, the dog, Diogenes lived in a tub, begged for food, and went barefoot, haranguing rich and poor alike for their pointless conformity, irrational behavior, and moral bankruptcy. You might be familiar with the image of a white-haired man carrying a lamp in daylight, searching for an honest man. That was Diogenes. Nothing in life, Diogenes would say, has any chance of success without self-discipline. With it, however, anything was possible. So why not choose to be happy by avoiding vain effort and focusing only on what nature demands, instead of making ourselves miserable with unnecessary exertion? You can even derive pleasure from despising pleasure. Once you have got used to it, then pleasure becomes as distasteful an experience as being deprived of pleasure is for people who have not acquired self-discipline. By the 19th century, emphasis on frugal ideals of current civilization based on how it might fall short of an ideal civilization led to the modern understanding of cynicism to mean a disposition of belief in the sincerity or goodness of human motives and actions. Modern cynicism is a distrust toward professed ethical and social values, especially when there are high expectations concerning society, institutions, and authorities that are unfulfilled. It can manifest as a result of frustration, disillusionment, and distrust perceived as owing to organizations, authorities, and other aspects of society. Cynicism is often confused with pessimism or nihilism, perhaps due to their shared association with a lack of faith in humanity. The differences among the three is that cynicism is a distrust by prudence. Pessimism is the distrust of potential success. Nihilism is the general distrust cast upon the belief that anything in life, including life itself, has any valuable meaning. Welcome back to Student of the Brain, or if this is your first time visiting, welcome. My goal is to provide honest discussion on psychology, the human brain, human behavior, and all things in between. Although I am not a psychologist, I try my best to provide accurate information, and I've provided references below. Please enjoy the vid, like, subscribe, and share. Let's get started. The origins of cynicism can be traced to a variety of psychological and environmental factors. Fundamentally, cynicism often emerges from negative personal experiences and disillusionment. When individuals repeatedly encounter deceit, betrayal, or hypocrisy, they may develop a skeptical view of others' intentions. This skepticism, initially a protective mechanism, can evolve into a more pervasive and generalized cynicism. Childhood experiences play a significant role in shaping one's outlook on life. Children exposed to inconsistent parenting, neglect, or betrayal may develop a worldview where trust is fragile. Psychological theories, such as attachment theory, suggest that secure attachment in early life fosters trust and optimism, while insecure attachment can lead to mistrust and cynicism. Individuals who endure infidelity, corruption, or profound loss may adopt a cynical perspective as a coping mechanism to guard against future hurt. The broader cultural and societal environment also influences cynicism. Societies that emphasize competition, individualism, and materialism may inadvertently foster cynicism. When societal institutions like governments, corporations, or media are perceived as corrupt or self-serving, public cynicism can flourish. This cognitive bias reinforces their distrust and negative perceptions, creating a self-fulfilling prophecy where expected deceit or betrayal seems pervasive. When individuals face a discrepancy between their idealistic beliefs and harsh realities, cognitive dissonance occurs. Resolving dissonance by adopting a cynical perspective helps them align their worldview with their experiences, reducing psychological discomfort. Psychodynamic theory suggests that cynicism can function as a defense mechanism. By adopting a cynical stance, individuals protect themselves from vulnerability and disappointment. This defensive posture allows them to maintain control in unpredictable environments. In personal relationships, cynicism can lead to difficulties in forming and maintaining trust. Cynical individuals may struggle with intimacy and vulnerability, often expecting betrayal or ulterior motives from others. This can result in a cycle of mistrust and isolation. In professional settings, cynicism can impact job satisfaction and productivity. Employees may be disengaged, skeptical of organizational goals, and resistant to change. This can lead to a toxic work environment where negativity and distrust undermine collaboration and morale. Additionally, leadership perceived as insincere or self-serving can foster cynicism. On a societal level, cynicism can influence political and community engagement. Citizens may become disillusioned with the political process, perceiving them as corrupt or ineffectual. This can lead to apathy, decreased voter turnout, and a lack of trust in government, and widespread cynicism can erode social cohesion, which fosters societal fragmentation. Now let's discuss how being overly cynical can affect one's health. Chronic cynicism is associated with several negative mental health outcomes. Individuals are at a higher risk of depression, anxiety, and stress. Their pervasive mistrust and negative outlook can contribute to feelings of loneliness and alienation, impacting their overall quality of life. Research indicates that cynicism can also have adverse effects on physical health. High levels of cynicism have been linked to increased inflammation, cardiovascular disease, and a weakened immune system. The stress and negative emotions associated with cynicism can take a toll on the body, leading to negative health outcomes. Now, it's not all negative, and our ability to be cynical must have had a purpose for the evolutionary survival of the human species. One of the primary evolutionary benefits of cynicism is its role as a protective mechanism against deception and exploitation. In ancestral environments, where resources such as food and shelter were limited, individuals who were overly trusting could be easily deceived or exploited by others. Skepticism helps individuals to avoid being misled by others who might have selfish or harmful intentions. This cautious approach minimized risk and maximized survival. This can also lead to careful decision-making. By questioning the motives of others, individuals are less likely to make hasty decisions on little information. This skepticism forces individuals to gather more evidence and consider other possibilities, leading to informed decision-making. In an evolutionary context, this translates to better resource management, improved social alliances, and more effective threat detection. In social groups, cynicism helps maintain social cohesion and stability. By examining the intentions of others, individuals can identify potential sources of conflict within the group. This vigilance helps in addressing issues that could undermine group harmony and cooperation. Additionally, cynical individuals may play a role in enforcing social norms and deterring antisocial behavior, thus maintaining the well-being of the group. Cynicism can also prevent individuals from overcommitting to risky ventures. By remaining skeptical, individuals are less likely to invest in uncertain or harmful situations. This conservative approach reduces the likelihood of loss. From an evolutionary standpoint, this cautiousness was beneficial in environments where the costs of poor decisions were high. In unpredictable and rapidly changing environments, cynicism can be advantageous. It encourages individuals to remain alert and adapt, constantly reassessing their surroundings and the intentions of others. Adaptability is crucial for survival in growing ecosystems where threats and opportunities are always shifting. By maintaining a questioning mindset, cynical individuals can more effectively navigate uncertain conditions and respond to emerging challenges. Finding a balance of when to be cynical and when to realize that your cynicism is affecting your personal health and relationships can be challenging. While cynicism is often perceived negatively in modern contexts, its evolutionary benefits are significant. Cynicism has likely played a crucial role in human survival and reproductive success, and understanding these evolutionary advantages can provide more perspective on cynicism, highlighting its potential value in certain contexts and environments. Thanks for watching. If you enjoy these types of vids, like, subscribe, and share to help grow my channel. Stay strong and healthy. Much love.